Hello, sisters of the world. This is DeAnna Lam of Red Tents in Every Neighborhood. And I'm delighted to be here today with you again. And today I want to talk about our teen years. When we were teens, this is the bud of the flower that we became or was interrupted in its bloom. So when I look at my teen years, I was very shy. I was painfully shy. I felt very poorly about myself. I thought I was ugly. I thought I was fat. I thought I was stupid. And all of my demeanor was like that. And I wasn't like that before I got my period. When I got my period, it's almost like a cloud of self-consciousness and self-judgment descended on me. How was it for you? How were you as a teen girl before your menstrual, your first period, and after? So before that, I was never a bold kid, but I was more joyful and delighted in who I was. And when my period descended, it was so shutting off because the cultural taboos and the way that my mother wasn't welcoming and the way that I couldn't talk about it, the way it was a secret, the way it was something that I felt ashamed of and embarrassed about, shut me off and cut me off from myself. And this is where we need to reach back to unlock that shutting down that most of us experienced. And this is what the red tent is for and about, the way that I see it, is a way of reaching back in time and reconnecting to the girl that we were before our period, our first period. A girl that might have been more confident, that might have been more self-reliant, that might have been more joyful, that might have enjoyed her body more, and reach out to retrieve her through clearing and cleansing and letting go of the shutting down, of the trampling that happened to us as buds that were about to open into flowers but were kind of stamped on by our culture. This is all reversible, and this is leading edge work that I believe belongs in every woman's heart, because we all have been wounded by cultural taboos and cultural misconcept of our cyclicity and our true nature. We were raised to be divorced from our cyclicity and to only be linear and follow the linearity, which is not our nature. So in order to reclaim that, we need to visit where the trampling happened, and unravel the flower, allow it back into bloom, which is possible at any age. And that's what the Red Tent Academy is all about. It's about allowing us to take that journey for ourselves, as empowering ourselves as women, and to then have the skills, learn the skills and the tools of offering it to other women, so that in a generation there would be girls that we're raising, girls growing up in this world today, that would feel empowered from the get-go, that wouldn't have to go through the pain that we had. And if this is something that's your calling, I invite you to join us, because together we are changing the world. This is how we do it. One woman at a time, one red tent at a time. So I invite you to share here, not only where you're sitting in the circle right now, so that it would be visible for us to see our global circle, but if you're willing to share some of how you were as a teen girl before your first blood and after, if things shifted for you, changed for you, and how do you see it from the perspective of today. And I invite you to share here on the comments. I will read them all. If you're doing it here while I'm live, I'll be happy to respond to you, or you can do that later. And I invite you to sign up for the Red Tent Academy waiting list. It's not open yet. The academy is not open. The academy is not open yet. The wait list is. And the wait list will give you a heads up before the academy opens to the public to receive a registration notice with some advance lead time to register for the academy. If you are on the leading edge or want to be on the leading edge of where we as women can change our world and the world around us, then you belong in the Red Tent Academy. Come join us. And together, indeed, we are changing the world. Bye for now.